yanda lotafika ganga mukowencho ku Lwokutaano abembi ebikunumira ebivulu abategeike abategesi oyinda kuba obawulira bajja ategekewa Abitex aliruiwa ni Nudini Ntege koli encho owa Friday oyo twamukwa wakukusanusa mu busanuse kukera kwesanusa mutera bintu ebiri kutambula stress dikuweku. So tomorrow morning on Friday do not miss koli encho with Nudini Ntege n'abantu bekamala bana bakuleteire. It will be a blast that day. Today Thursday we have the big story ne Joseph Tamale Mirundi kuba kusawa isapa kusawa 5 obaja kwogera ki mulinde bwabitaputa mulinde tujja kwa twogera kubimugema. But before that, I and Doreen and Adam are here. Perhaps to Adam has just said President Yoweri Museveni is set to meet and interact with journalists tomorrow. Doreen, what would you want to see tomorrow? What do you expect in the presidential, what do you call it? Annual presidential
media interaction.
Annual presidential media interaction. Good. And they are promised that they will broadcast it live so that we see what our journalists will ask.
Yeah.
Ekirungi Adam agenda tukiikirira. And senga, if I had gotten that opportunity, nebuzo byange bibiri bwe biti.
What?
An opportunity to also interact with the president.
It's an opportunity.
Do you think it's not an opportunity?
It is a great opportunity. He's the fountain of honor in this country,
True,
whether we like it or not. So if I had that opportunity to interact with him, I would ask him first about his transition plan, because we are worked up as a country because we don't know what next what next for the country after President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Because we need to know ng'omukulembeze omulungi oba ne plan nti bwe mba nvuddewo nandirowoozezza oba nandyagadde eggwanga litambule bweriti so nandyagadde okukimanya okuva gyali okusinga ffe okubeerawo nga tuli mu speculation tuli mu kuteebereza. That would be one of the questions I would raise to him. Yes, sir.
Nga bakutuusiza gaali.
Yes.
Oyinza okukanagala nazaala omusana wamubuuza kibuuza ki?
Yes.
I
would want to know, but I also know that many Ugandans would really want to know, because omukulembeze omulungi leaves an inheritance. Yeah, an inheritance
which he has done already.
Yes, but
yesterday he opened in Pondwa one border post.
That is not an inheritance.
That's inheritance.
We want to know
that will leave out after him.
Yeah, that is one of the questions. And then the other question would be about what is his take about why MK's online activity on Twitter and social media generally. What is his opinion? What does he think as a parent, but also as a president, of such behavior of MK coming out and saying whatever he wants to say? And we know he's a serving leader in the country with high ranks. I would really wish to know what his thoughts are about MK's online activity.
I think wojewe tovayo.
Tivayo.
Yera baliyose balondole. Kubanga ebibuzo byonna nabyo oli kwenda okubuuza. Byakukanagala. Oti munaife sebonga bole mwenda mutya kiserense.
But omukulu yaleeta democracy tulimu.
Sebo kiserense. Ogololali. Ero tesetese bintu kutanga kya kogolo.
Yaleeta democracy tulina freedom of speech. That is why he would call a media engagement to get to know what people think about him. But also
tindi kugereza bobuze kyashiwoire bakuwa omukusogo okubiri. Sebo kiserense. Imbu ekyedu kya mutabanigo kino. Olusidiiki luno lwakozesa yagandika nere ebintu bityo ku mutimbaga kimbu wandikoze
nkibuuza mu Lunankole nabuuza mu Luzungu nabuuza ni mu Lusoga nambuuza kibuuzo kirala ekyo
mu Lukiga lwayimu
yeinonola bulungi abantu ebintu ebyo byebenda bategeera.
So buuza mu Lukiga mpule ngoli kuuza now I'm the president.
Aleka Adam asoka tukobe.
Okay, so Simon Muyanga retire. First of all, this interaction, my honest view about it is that the president understands the role of media in the development of the country and
That's why we are here.
and in promoting democracy.
True that.
So, bottom line is, because of the fact that Mr. Museveni has agreed to engage the media, he knows our role and the value we have. Ettaffaali etugatta mu kulaakulanya eggwanga n'okutumbula enfuga ya demokrasia. Awo njagala okukitandikira. But now, my biggest question is, yes, we are going to meet him tomorrow, but shall there be an opportunity of actually us interact with him, not going for lectures today and the president talks and after that please you go, since they are calling it an interaction?
That's what I was going to.
My view is
Faruk
it should
Chirunda
be
calls
left
it an
at
interaction.
that.
If Chirunda says it is an interaction, then interaction, that's what it means. It's not a Q&A, it's not a press conference, it is a media interaction, meaning there must be an opportunity for him to hear from you and an opportunity for you to hear from him. And ababadde mawulire okumala ebbanga, Museveni tatyangako mawulire. And actually, tuli wano olwaleero with this, why we are here today is because of his thinking. Nti abakubanga teyalowooza ku liberalizinga airwaves singa bwe bakikola nti buli omu asobola okusalawo TV nyingi. Imagine ffe twandibadde either tuli ku TV ndala oba twandibadde tetulina, especially TV yandibadde ng'eri eya UBC. Kati nze muyango baga nti ndi opposition, olowooza nandifunye omukisa okukola ku UBC, can I ever go there? But because there are many, bye tusomye tufunye omukisa okulaba bwe tubikolera, we have an opportunity to work here and work elsewhere. The role of the media in the country, buli omu agiraba, he has appreciated what we have done. So Museveni okuva edda abadde asisinkana bannamawulire, nzijukira abantu nga ba Andrew Mwenda bawafula ogutu aba Daily Monitor, kuba okuva edda Museveni abadde n'obuzibu ne Monitor, naye ng'oluusi abayita n'atuula nabo in that interaction n'abasomesa. Is a president gwendaba mu Africa eyatandikiza omuze gw'okuwandiika n'ayanukula bannamawulire. You'd see that nga bamuwandika n'ayogera n'awandiika ebbaluwa n'agisama ate nga bwagiwandika agiwera ddala abo abafulumizza kiri ne bakikola. I remember I have met the president, I think emirundi ena as a journalist. The first time in 2005, I remember namubuuza nti bw'oba weeyita w'amaanyi nti ogenda mu kaluka 26 ng'oli w'amaanyi, w'amaanyi ki alwana n'omuntu mulanga musibe wa miguwa? What was I meaning? I was telling him, you cannot be here to say you are going for a presidential election and you are strong and will win when Dr. Besigye is in South Africa in exile. Because if you think you can win him, allow him, come back. And I remember him calling Amelia Chamberlain and said, in his response, he said, we are going to allow. I hear he does not have a passport. Amelia, make sure Besigye gets passport. Process, let him come back. That's what he said in 2005. It was actually live as you're doing, it was broadcast everywhere. So he has not feared journalists always. The challenge has been that when he identifies the intelligent ones, the exceptional ones, he withdraws them from the media into his service. That's how we have lost many of the Linda Nabusais, the Don Wanyamas, and several others. The Ofono Pondos, because Ofono Pondo, so he has always the Tamale Mirundi, because Tamale Mirundi Jacob in Mulikokati, he was one of the intelligent journalists of that time. So Buligwara Bienga Mugezi, Amutufilizen, I'm withdrawing a bigger role. But that bigger role, but Chirunda Faruk is a journalist like me.
Simon,
we started to
nti withdrawing n'abafiriza
community. I remember when I was going to stand in Kaliro, one woman boldly in here told me, njagala ogwe. Yes. Right. She said, I want you to lose that election. Because if credible journalists of substance all go away, what are you going to leave the industry for? So, the journalists we had in Ofonopon, the journalists we had in Linda Nabusai, the journalists we had in Tamale Mirundi, the journalists we had in Doni Wanyama, the journalists we had in Chris Obore, and the others, Abokatuba Firidwa. That's why the industry is swarmed by mediocrity, substance, corrupt journalists like that. People who ekiro babeera mu birala n'ebisana babeera mu birala. There is nothing that gives my heart happiness when people wake up and say muyanga walya
naye nga
siryanga. Okitegedde? Bonga I know that.
Okay. Simon.
It is okay. I said it is okay when you say nalia because I know you cannot. Abasoga ine olugero nticheba kutaako.
Nenze sikulabanga kubafiirwa because that is another platform for them to serve the country. Bwaba balabyemu substance ngalaba nti bayina good ideas. N'abawa placements endala. Ndozera they could keep shining. They should keep shining because they still represent the people by sharing their views and serving in whichever institutions they are placed.
But we miss them in the newsrooms. You understand? Because imagine if I were here with my 22 years of experience and Ofono Opondo is on another TV with the 30 years experience. Linda Nabusai actually taught me journalism. Linda Nabusai, the likes of the Stephen and others we have had. The industry will be different.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Well, now, since it is actually an interaction, this is what I expect. First of all, the journalists to take away the fear that comes along with, you know, some of them. We've seen actually some panic before him, no lava, olinge yalibadajja yensonga, atuyana, and you wonder. This is an interaction. I expect journalists actually to speak out kunsonga enkulu. First of all, mu industry yawe, but number two, mu gwanga okutwaliza awamu Sir Simon Nedorin. There are so many pertinent issues that I think the president needs to hear from us, the ears and the eyes of the public. For example, on several occasions, Simon, we've had the president nga awe ebiragiro eri ab'ebitongole by'okwerinda mu ggwanga. Torture. Tetugikondoninga nga government. It must stop with immediate effect. And every day that comes, that goes by, owulira gwe batocharinze, owulira eyabuziddwawo, naye nga bamutocharinga, abamwabductinga, abamutulugunya, security. So in the first place, my interest would be, is the president still in charge of this country?
Era nsaba omumbuulize kubanga kubayo kye nandibuuzizza. Mwami Museveni ebintu bino abaana ba Nuupu bye bagamba okutulugunya abantu, okubawamba, okubonyabonya famire zaabwe, abantu okubatemako emikono abamu balemadde nga bikolebwa bitongole byombu ebyokwerinda obimanyi. I would want him to tell that to the country. Are you aware that there are gross human rights abuses in your country and are they presided over by your state?
Katugende mu hard pick ko Baba TV.
Kali oli mukoli encho ku Baba TV, Adam Kungu ni Mwesige Doreen ganga mukeri kutambula kusawa ibiri twida kuba nombaka David Karwanga ni Adam Kungu kusawa isatu tuambale nitambale emirundi. Kali tuli munamu atulya the hard pick nakobe nti omusoga akwate oyibango botamwemukira tiwebiika oli mukoti munange ekifo kye kutwala kye ekyo kyawukanaku kuba oli muwe mwene wabamu n'ekirwaire kyo koloti esuka zena nfuneku kubanga otekwa okuba. So lero mu hard pick ey'olwaleero mukandumiro kaife kanaka namwatulira nenze twambuke ku NSSF. Bana kirungi omuntu okukola omulimu yawumula ng'abantu bayidi nti okaasobola. It is a very bad tradition in our country that people want to retire when they have lost respect and value nga bakuwanda lulusu. It is also a bad practice for anyone to try to show that in a country where we have 44 million Ugandans, well educated, exposed and experienced, only Mr. Richard Byarugaba can run the NSSF. We must learn the courage of giving way. That when there are people around and you have served, how do you serve and exhaust what is provided for in law? You stretch past what is provided in law. You've served and got renewals of these tenures time after time, and somebody insists they don't want to go. It's a bad culture. So, Muchala Nabanja, ne Muchala Mungi, do not show the country that without Byarugaba, the National Social Security Fund cannot run. It can actually run. You are missing better because Byarugaba has done a great job. So his successor would even want to do better if he has to be recognized. So we are missing the benefits of the new ideas that a new person brought in would do. We agree, Mr. Byarugaba has done a good job. He's been at NSSF. He's been sending us good interest. He has taken us through the hard times. He has even helped NSSF survive through the hardest of all times. But I remember Mr. Byarugaba was opposed to mid-term access. He was opposed. It was until later he realized that it was accepted by Parliament and the President was impressed about that he accepted it. We are simply saying, learn a culture of giving way. That when you serve, do not wait to see now, to feel that now I cannot serve. When you serve, and you can still serve, we are looking for a Governor Bank of Uganda. We are looking for a Minister of Finance. We are looking for many PSs. Why must Mr. Byarugaba die at NSSF? Why must Muchala Robin Nabanja insist that without Byarugaba, even past his mandatory age of 60, we cannot run? Why must Amongi be overruled simply because you want to create an impression that without him, we can't run NSSF? I can run NSSF. I can run it better. Give us opportunity. Do not create a culture of Kulemera war. Create a culture of giving way. Serve and go. Please serve and go. Third pick.
This is Hot Pick of the Day. Namwatulira Mugangamuka.